Going on, guys? Welcome back to the Redbeard Saga. Coming at you again with another dove field update. Today is July the 7th. I think maybe it was June 24th the last time I did a field update video. We've had a few changes since then. Well, it wasn't the 24th when I posted the video, but that was when I filmed it. But over the last week or so, we've gotten hammered with thunderstorms. Some of them's been pretty strong. Strong winds. Blowing treetops out and stuff. There, and split that big limb and just all around. But it wasn't real kind to my sunflowers either. This will be my first up close look at them in about a week, but Daddy said that it laid some of them down. It looks like, see that big limb split? It's got me blocked off. I don't want to wade. Have to wade through the millet to get out there, so we'll just walk around to the gate and go in. The twisted limbs up. He's been cleaning up a mess this week. You can see where he's been sawing. It's just been a weird year weather-wise. Went for a month or so with hardly any rain at all, and now it won't quit raining. It rains every day. It just sprinkled today, but didn't get no heavy rain. But the rains we've been getting's been heavy. We could have got some of that a month ago. It would have done these flowers some good. But turn it around here. There's color in there. Wished it was dry. I'd wade out there closer, but you can see, I don't know how well you can see it, but I can tell where it laid them over right there. And they've turned back up. Got some out there in the middle that got up about head high, but most of these is only about waist to chest height. It's just kind of a pitiful year. There's one coming checking things out. But millet, the volunteer millet, is doing wonderful. Seeds. It'll start drying out here pretty soon. It'll go to feeding. Boy, howdy. We'd have just got rain earlier on, things would have been so much better. So we sprayed for millet and then got more millet coming back. He did dish this up for me to plant fresh millet. I got a bag, but then it rained. I couldn't get out in it, but we got fresh sprouting. I'll probably have pretty good coverage come back. I just voluntarily can't talk today. But then here's old volunteer. They'll be feeding in. Like I said, it's just a shame about that rain. I mean, I can see stalks in there that are a lot healthier than we've had. They got rain, they'd have been so much better. But we're gonna have flowers. It won't be the big gigantic heads that I've envisioned, that I have had. You just can't predict nature. You can't control it. You gotta plant when you got time. We planted the same as always, same time frame. It's just skimpy. But we'll still have a field. A few birds. There's another one. A few birds already coming and checking things out. My weed control still needs work. Ain't nothing I can do about it now. But I've said it several times, but next year try to get into using pre-emergent. See if we can get a lot better start. I'm not going to let this year deter me from planting sunflowers again, because I know what I can grow. I've grown them. This will be the 3rd or 4th year now. Just the weather's been different. I think I've seen across the board from Facebook, and it's what I've been seeing posted, that a lot of people had the same experience here in the South, especially Alabama, Georgia. I'd have got that rain at the right time to shoot them on up. We'd have been looking a whole lot better, but we planted with the homemade planter this year, and it worked out. Proud about that. So next year we'll do it all over again. What's going on, guys? It's July 11th. I made a video a couple of days ago. I thought I'd come back and do another update. It's a little drier today and I'll get out here in it. And I'm pleasantly surprised. They hit a growth spurt. And got some high as my head, maybe some a little taller. Make sure I don't get on a bee, but some decent heads. Weed control leaves something to be desired, but I think what happened is we sprayed, then it didn't rain and they didn't canopy up in time, or it would have been better. But the first time I waded out in them in a while. Say we lost some here. We had some high winds. And a couple of them thunderstorms. I talked about it on another clip there. But they're still blooming. This may be some road that we come down and bush hog before season. I wanted to come over here. I walked down through here earlier, and this millet, this volunteer, I'm not gonna get out in it, but you can see some of it's turning brown, and I run 15 or 20 birds out of here a while ago. It's a little early, but still gonna be plenty of it. Man, it's washed. Rain got a lot all at once. That wind come from yonder way, and that one swath there, and caught the brunt of it, but broke a limb out, snapped the pine tree off. Of course, these down here are runts anyway. Always have been on this end of the rows. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Walk down through here a little ways. See, some of these are still short. But overall, they hit a growth spurt in the last week, which made me feel a little bit better. Got plenty of blooms out here. Still looks pretty. It wasn't quite as tall of plants as I wanted, but I think we're still gonna attract some birds. Said it's July 11th and we done got 15 or 20, probably more than that, but I run about, well, there goes two right there. One on the power line. I don't know if you, mine's killer, but he plowed this up to plant it in millet, but then it got wet. I couldn't get out here, but got millet sprouting. It'll make later, it'll be in September, it'll be ready. We're just gonna let this strip go. And this patch is grass and volunteer millet. Turned it around and I didn't need to. Of course, they're mostly facing towards the east. See the green sprigs of millet, and then I sprayed these rows and killed back some of that, but then after the fact there's more come up, but that'll mature a little later than this and before this, and it'll just be extra dove food. You always want as clean as possible, but this is my third year planting them in rows like this. I mean, I don't know why, but you got random places. Maybe it's our, need to do some more calibrating and figuring out on our sprayer. And then on the other side of that, there's some good clean. And then the daggum sickle pod. Hell, let me know what kills. Some head height here. I got some good on some of these this year, some good size stalks. If you could get them all like that, that'd be great. Just have to work on our spacing with that planter a little bit. But I'm gonna get out of here for now. Just thank y'all for watching. forget to like and subscribe. Follow along and we'll see what we can attract up. We'll see y'all next time.